Hi, I'm Kevin with Craig Smith Auto Group. I wanted to go over this 2015 Chevy Silverado. We just took this one in on trade, and this is something that I think you guys would really enjoy to own, because this has the equipment that I think you're going to want. If you're a truck buyer, the 5.3 usually is an important thing. So you got a 5.3 liter, you got the tow group, you got stuff like that on this one. I was going to go quick overview of those items, so if you want to follow me. Like I was mentioning before, we had the 5.3 liter under the hood. It has active fuel management, so that'll actually cut down into a 4-cylinder mode for you, allow you to get those little bit better gas mileages on those road trips. It's got Dex Cool cooling, which is up to 100,000 miles on your cooling. It's got platinum tip spark plugs, which is up to 110,000 miles on those. So effectively, your first actual tune-up doesn't have to come till after 100,000 miles on the unit. So it's just something to go over with you on that one. Since we're at the back of the vehicle now, I wanted to go over a few quick things, like the 18-inch alloy wheel. If you notice in there, it's also got 4-wheel disc brakes on this one. And inside of here, we got a wheel liner, actually a really nice wheel liners now, so it'll actually protect the inside of the wheel housing so it doesn't get the dirt build up and rust like we used to see. On top of here is a bed rail. Prevents those scratches that we used to see on top of our beds. And if we come to the back, we notice the bumper. It's a step bumper. With the step bumpers, you put your foot in there, and you got a handle right here to pull you right in the back of the truck. And as we come around to the back of the truck, we notice we got a hitch on the back here. This actually has the G80 locking rear differential, which with towing, and it's also got a tow button inside of there, so your electric brake is actually already built into this one. So with your 7 prongs, so you can hook up the trailers with lighting, and then just your basic trailer brake anyways, and then this is your basic lighting one here. We got a backup camera, which we do have the 8-inch screen up front here, so you'll have plenty of room to see what's behind you. It's also locking. It's an easy lift, easy lower on that. And you notice this one's got the spray and bed liner. So that's a factory spray and bed liner, protects yourself from any kind of damages and scratches. The truck will look better for years to come. If you notice, we have lighting underneath of the rails on this one. I absolutely love that. So any kind of thing we're doing at nighttime, you can actually see what's in there. And with the rear cargo light on there as well, there's a button inside you just hit, and you know that these things are on and available to you to see. So if we can move to the inside of the vehicle, we'll show you some of the stuff in there. So I also want to go over this. This truck does have remote start. So with the factory remote start, you have pretty cool options like the remote app. On the remote app, actually, I can go right here, put in my password that you use for your OnStar, and with that, I can actually start my car from basically anywhere. I can be in Hawaii on the beach wondering how my car here is at the 0-degree weather that we're having. Remote start it and have it warm up and keep my battery good. So, all right. So now we're going to go over the rear half of the double cab here. It's a double cab, formerly known as the extended cab. Just wanted to show you how much room you actually have. And also, the one big thing that they did is instead of being the opening suicide door, now they have full opening regular doors. And by the way, these windows do roll all the way down, which is pretty awesome. And then the seating in the back is a 60-40 split bench, so you can actually, have somebody in it and actually have a larger, taller item in the back as well. If you want to come on inside here and check out how much room is actually in this. Wow, right? We get back here, we can see how much room we actually have. I actually have the seats up at the moment to show that we can put stuff through here and have stuff up and have plenty of height to put things in here. Then as we need to, we can put down the seats, bring our passengers, which these are actually really comfortable seats back here. My kid is, about 5 foot now, 100 pounds, and he fits in absolutely wonderfully. He actually leaves this side up and pulls that side down, and he sits over there, and this is his little space to put his stuff in, so kind of fun. But just wanted to show you back here to show you the actual room that we do have available to you. And this is about the exact truck I have, so I know how versatile it actually is. So, all right, so we were talking about the inside of this vehicle. First thing we noticed right away is it's got a power seat. Awesome. Get the most comfort, the most tilt. You can do all kinds of different things with this one. I was mentioning to you earlier about the trailering brake. It's, like I said, already built in, so it's got a very nice, aesthetically pleasing look to it. It's out of the way. It's great. We got automatic headlamps, and also we can go into an automatic four-wheel drive on this one. Automatic four-wheel drive takes the thinking out of it. It'll be in two-wheel drive until you actually get wheel slippage. Once we get wheel slippage, that will kick in. Power windows, power locks. I do like that they have updated like child protection locks here. I can hit this button, locks the kids into the back so they can't get out, and then also locks the windows out because you know how they love to play with those. So, and then we also got the one touch down feature on these, your power mirrors. So if I can have you go to here, with this being an all-star package, you're getting dual climate control in this one, so you both can have different temperatures in the front. It also, with that package, you're getting some nicer things like leather wrapped steering wheel. You're getting just multiple things. I'd like to go over some of the stuff on the screen as well. Also, I wanted to point this out, since we've all switched to these big gulp, big drinks, big 1 liter, and they have it set up so you can actually fit one of those into the vehicle with you. And then also in the front, you can actually have seven cup holders. They say on an average trip that most people use 2 drinks per trip, so you actually are set up to do that and more. So, to you earlier about the dual climate control, so I can be at 70 and have over there up on high, and then I can sync it, so whatever I do over here, it happens over here as well, but we can do separate or the same, however you want to do that. And then if we go up into our screen that I mentioned earlier as well, that we got audio, we can go into our audio or radio. It's got XM radio. If I go back here, our phone, whenever we put that in, it actually will pull up your contacts once we sync it. With that, you can just go over here to this button, say whoever you want in your contacts, and then it'll actually pull that person up and call them. We have the availability to get texts, so the text will show on here, and it's got auto, it can read them out to you. Whatever they say on there will read out, and then also it will allow you to send a one-touch button text back saying I'm driving or something similar to that. With smartphones, we have the ability to, if we have streaming music like Pandora or things like that, we can have Pandora playing on the screen right through here without having to look at your phone. And then as well as whatever's stored in your phone, we can play through the media as well. And this one still has a CD player, so we like that. And in this screen, we pull up here with our save stations. We can pull across. We can even go as far as to get in there and actually rename our station, so our kids can have, you know, like their own station. My son's name's Riley. I can have a station on my thing that just says Riley, which is actually the Disney Channel on my car. So I would just pull it up, touch, and he wants to hit Riley on there. I make him have to touch it because that's what we do as parents. So kind of fun. So overall, went over some great stuff on the vehicle. There's so much more to go over on this vehicle. It's we could spend all day if we wanted to. So I would like to welcome you in to the dealership. I would love you to see me. I'm Kevin McCain. I've been 14 years now with Craig Smith. Absolutely love what I do, and I'd love to share some of the knowledge I've gained over the years with you and hopefully earn your business. So thank you, and hope to see you soon.